Welcome, college football fans, to Week 3 of Pick'em. I'm Aaron Savoy. With me, as always, is Lamar Williams. We're going to get to today's picks later, but first, let's go into what happened last week. Things did not go the way I had planned. I picked Purdue over Notre Dame. Granted, it was close. Lamar gets the nod on that one. He's so smug about it. I also picked Texas A&M over Florida. Again, another three. I'll keep taking these 3-point losses just because I don't look that dumb.
I told you last week that Texas A&M wasn't ready for SEC play. And guess
That's
what?
fair. I'll allow it.
They wasn't ready.
They weren't ready.
Because they had the game. All I had to do was win it. They wasn't ready.
No. That's right. We both actually picked Nebraska and Oklahoma State to win. Both lost to unranked opponents. That doesn't make us look great. And also, we also both picked Wisconsin to beat Oregon State in what you called the Groundhog Day Bowl. Is that right?
It was the Groundhog Day.
Not a day that Wisconsin wants to relive over and over. So. Let's get right to the picks. By the way, just if anybody's keeping track at home, that takes our season totals to I am 8-5 and Lamar is 9-4. He made a nice run this week. All right, first game we're going to pick this week is going to be the Holy War between Utah and BYU. Lamar, pick them.
I'm going with the Utah on this one. I think their spread is more prolific now, and I think BYU is not.
Couldn't have said it better myself, but I would say it differently. Anyway, I feel like this is going to be a fun one to play out because I'm disagreeing with you, and I am going to take BYU in this game. So let's see how that turns out.
Brigham Young, where is that?
Utah.
Brigham Young is in Utah.
Mm-hmm. It's right next to Utah.
Oh. I didn't know that. Moving on.
Beautiful and picturesque. We're at Rice-Eccles Stadium in Utah. It's the Holy War. Cougs take the opening kickoff, and I work it down the field like I've done this before. And I have. It just usually ends in heartbreak. Anyway, touchdown me, early 7-0 lead. The Utes get the ball back with excellent field position, and on the backs of this big run to the outside, followed by a long, seemingly perfect covered seam route, we're all tied up. Yeah, boom go the cannons, whatever. And then my white running back gets my hopes up. Toss sweep, and maybe we both learned our lessons. Nope. Luckily, I get it right back. Only to have my drive stall and kick this short field goal, which I hate. This is a video game. Screw field goals, right? Speaking of, Cougars kick off and the Utes returner gets crushed. And is it? Yep. Ball comes out, and the only one to see it is the damn tight end who somehow goes untouched for 80 yards and a score. Of course, much like the refs, I ignore that the initial turnover's down. I just ignore this because I'm yelling and crying now. Thank God for the booth. Then begins the real futility. I'm just going to shut up now and let the interceptions and Lamar rollout speak for themselves. Relax, it's only 54 seconds of game time. So, despite all that excitement, we come out at halftime still stuck at 10-7 Cougars. And then Lamar runs right out of the safety of the pocket and right into a defensive end to make it 12-7 Cougars. Trading possessions for the rest of the quarter, I close it out with a nice drive to take a 19-7 lead. Last-ditch herpaderp picks lead me to pounding in for one more insulting score. Final score, 26-7 by the Fightin' Romneys of BYU. Final pick count, 6. Again, in one game. It's almost sad now, Lamar. Well, that just shows you what happens when you've got 22 guys with pent-up sexual frustration.
Anyway. Sexual frustration? Why would they be sexually frustrated?
Because they have to sign an honor code saying that they won't have sex.
An honor code to who?
Brigham Young.
They make their guy football team sign an honor code of no sex.
That's exactly right. Anyway, so that actually is going to take my my total in played games this year to 4-1. Get used to that. Anyway, next game that we're going to be picking is going to be Tennessee versus Florida. Tennessee hosting Florida. Lamar, pick 'em.
Man, Tennessee all the way. Florida disappointed me last week with. I mean, they won, but Texas A&M had them on the ropes for most of the game, and I think Tennessee's passing attack is going to be ready for their defense.
I absolutely agree with you. I'm going Tennessee here too. Florida just looks rough. Florida, there's not much good there, and Tennessee actually looks pretty sharp this year. Okay, next.
And, another note: Derek Dooley, that guy, he's on the come up.
Great pants too.
Gorgeous
pants. Anyway, let's go straight to our next game that we're going to be picking. Michigan State hosting Notre Dame. Lamar, pick 'em.
Like I said last week or week before, I can't go against history of Notre Dame. If I'm not mistaken, their first black quarterback. I'm picking Notre Dame all the way.
You're taking Notre Dame. I've got to go the other way. I got to take Michigan State. I really do. I think they've got a good ground attack. I think they've got you know what that means. I don't know if you saw the flag. There's 2 flags. So he's calling bullshit on me and he's challenging me to a game. So I'm going to essay the role of Michigan State, and Lamar will take over for the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Let's see how that goes. And here we go, the annual Sparty Golden Domers matchup we all love. This year we're back in East Lansing, which is indeed an actual place with an actual university. I kick things off with, well, what else? A pick 6. Let's get that pick counter up there. First of the day, and we're not even 2 minutes into the game. I'm down 7-0. Not that that matters. One go route later, and I've tied it. All that's left to do is let Notre Dame Lamar it up. There we go. Scramble, chuck it, pick it. 2. By the way, only 2.5. Really? Maybe we are learning. Just kidding. Lamar still doesn't know how to throw the ball. I get a pick 6 of my own, and I go up 14-7. On the ensuing drive, I say, screw tackling. Tackling's too hard. The finisher should just dive out of the way. Notre Dame stalls in the red zone, however, and shake-a-potamus. But later on in the third, I relax a little bit, get a little bit greedy, hit that same go route from earlier, but as is often the case, I die a little going over the middle. There's our 3rd pick, and our 4th, and a safety of my very own. 14-9 Spartans, and the Irish get the ball back with 1:42 to go. Of course, I really don't know why I worry. Pick number 5 of the day gets housed. And then the rest becomes academic, as they say. Who are they? I don't know. I heard Lou Holtz lisp it once. The bow on this package, a 6th and final interception on a desperation throw to the end zone. Futile is as futile does. And you, Lamar, you some futile shit, son. And that's just how you draw it up. That's good old-fashioned Big Ten football right there. Isn't that right, Lamar? Anyway.
No comment.
Let's get straight to our next pick. Our next pick is going to be a conference matchup between Stanford and USC. Lamar, pick 'em.
Well, of course, with my genuine dislike for USC Trojans and Matt Barkley and Ronaldo Wood. I don't think that's his name, but I'm calling Ronaldo. I guess I'm going with USC because I just think Stanford doesn't have it.
Yeah, I actually picked San Jose State to upset Stanford in week 1. I was almost proven right there,
Yeah.
And just simply based on that, I cannot pick Stanford over USC in this instance. So that's 2 picks for Stanford from us. Last game we're going to be picking, and this one is kind of interesting in that it is an SEC West matchup against a perennial powerhouse and a lame duck. It was rough. So we're going to be picking this game. Lamar, pick 'em.
If your defense SEC defense against the Sun Belt Conference offense is up 28-7. I don't care if your starting quarterback goes out. You should win the game just because you're an SEC defense against everybody else. You make us look bad. You need to be out the SEC, period. That's what I say. Put them in the Pac-10, Pac-12, Pac-20. Whatever.
It's somewhere in between there. But
put them over there.
Fully understand where you're getting
Because I'm getting tired of saying Arkansas hiccup.
That was a pretty big hiccup.
Extremely.
That was like severe acid reflux.
They don't deserve to be in the SEC.
Yeah.
Period.
They don't. Not after that.
That's why Alabama's going to whoop that ass. You know what I'm saying? Ass. Going to whoop that ass.
Okay, Lamar takes Alabama. I'm taking Alabama. That's an easy choice. Okay, so that does it for the picks this week. Let's go ahead and get straight to the viewer mailbag. We've got a few questions in today. Let's see.
I can throw my papers down just like you.
But I do it cool. Super cool. That's not a real pocket. Okay. Anyway, this question starts off a little rough. Dear dumbasses, I just saw your first episode. Why the hate for Charlie Weiss and his weight? Why not concentrate on how horrible of a coach he is? 2 words, Rice. And that's from Romeo C. Okay, Lamar, do you want to chime in on this?
I don't necessarily dislike Charlie Weiss because dumb athletic directors and NFL teams keep on hiring him as a head coach. He is not a head coach. He is what he is, an offensive coordinator. I think Denny Green said it best. He is who I thought he was, an offensive coordinator, not a head coach. That's why he's failing.
He is who he thought he was, and that's why he ate the damn cake. Anyway, next question.
Anime.
Okay. Hey guys, longtime Razorback fan here. Wanted some advice. Should I? And he's got a list for us here. Should I cut myself to feel a pain that's real? Should I throw myself off a roof, shoot myself, or burn Monroe to the ground and blame Obama? And that's a Twitter question from @cousinfather.
@cousinfather?
Yeah, it's a Arkansas thing, I guess.
Nah, leave our cities alone because we might kick your ass for that. But if you really want to feel some pain or something, we got a tiger down here named Mike. That might give you a couple of nibbles because that's how the rest of the season go feel. Just nibbling. This loss to nibble away your season, and y'all might finish 2-12. Y'all might not win another game. Period. Because y'all suck.
So Lamar's advice to you, cousin father, is to worsen your situation. Just make everything worse. Okay, that's fine. I think he should try to do all of these things at the same time.
Nah, that's not going to work.
If you could cut yourself while throwing yourself off of a roof and shooting yourself and launching a Molotov cocktail into Monroe's downtown while holding up a sign that says Obama did it, that would be just really impressive. All right, last question today is from Chet. What's the best way to check the level of tread wear on my car's tires? If you don't mind, I'll field this one. Chet, what you want to do is take just a standard penny and insert it head first, Lincoln's head first, into the tread. If you can see his entire head, then it's time to get those tires changed, buddy. Anyway, hope that helps somebody out. That's going to do it.
Well, hold up. What if Chet has a mud truck and his tread, a penny doesn't do it?
You're going to want to use a $50 then. Guys, thanks for watching. This is week 3 of College Pick'em. For Lamar Williams, I'm Aaron Savoy. Have a nice week.
Man, where the hell is Not Fat in Iowa?
I don't know. If you're out there, write back into us.
Please do, because I need you somewhere. Come, write us a letter. Not Fat in Iowa. You're looking pretty snazzy.
Right? Super dapper.